What is up, YouTube? This is therealhegotkickz. Hope you guys are all having a great day today. Before I get into this video, if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, that we get notifications every time I drop on these bangers for you guys. Hit the like button, hit the share button, do all of those great things for me. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at therealhegotkickz, and of course the hat page Perfectbrimz, TikTok hegotkickz95, and of course on Twitch, where we sometimes stream, you know, Call of Duty, stuff like that, hegotkickz_95. Today's video brought to you by Sole Premise Sneaker Travel Bags. This is the daily commuter. This is the one that I use literally every single day whenever I was working, and whenever I go to sneaker conventions or anything like that. I usually, of course, always wear my, you know, Yeezy slides or something in there. So there's two spots right here for sneakers, 1 and 2, and then of course a spot right here for, you know, laptop, anything like that, and also a spot right here where I can usually put like a change of clothes if needed, put some extra drawers, whatever you need, just throw it in here like that. Use my discount code HEGOTKICKZ. It saves you 40% off on these bad boys right here, and of course 40% off on these is actually a decent amount of money, so be sure check them out. It will be in the description box down below. Be sure to use that discount code, save you guys some money, because I know exactly how it is right now, especially with tax season and everything coming up. That's a great way to travel, on the way I've traveled for quite some time now, so be sure to check them out. Of course, today's video we're going to be talking about the availability and how limited the Air Jordan 4 Seafoam is. This one right here, of course, is one of the first releases coming out this month. Of course, starting out like we've talked about is the Aqua 5, but this one right here is coming out on the 9th for a suggested retail of $200. And this is actually going to be one of my favorites to come out this month. As you can see right here, absolutely fire, but it is a women's only exclusive, so that tells me that there's not going to be that many pairs to go around. It only goes up to a size 12 in women's, which is a 10.5 in men's. So that tells me that this right here is going to be a fairly limited sneaker. So as you guys can see, very, very nice, but it is honestly going to be a little bit harder to get because there's not that many. All the store managers and stuff that I've talked to, they have said that they are averaging right now, if I go by what everybody's told me, that they usually average right around 18 to 24 pairs, which is not a lot of pairs if we're being honest, and none of them have my size 11.5. so that right there tells me this 11.5 is going to be very, very hard to get, which, you know, working in the stores and stuff, I honestly can count on my hands exactly how many times that I saw a women's 11.5 come into my store just because it's an 11.5. That half size is very, very hard to get, and you just do not see it often. But these things will be basically at all your, you know, retailers and stuff like that. They will be at your Foot Lockers, your Champs. They of course will be at your JD Sports, your Finish Lines, Jimmy Jazz, Shoe Palace, DTLR, those two other places that, you know, I can't name or won't name anymore, but those two places right there, they will get it as well. And of course, check out on all the apps, put in as many raffles as you can, because since it is a women's exclusive, you know, hopefully all the women that want it are able to get it for retail. That's what my hope is. But this one right here is absolutely going to be a difficult cop, really, you know, because I think a lot of people, especially the Jordan 4 wave right now, is huge. Everybody's kind of going after the Jordan 4, and everybody's kind of hopping on that wave, which, you know, me, I've loved Jordan 4s, as you can see behind me, for a very, very, very long time. So that's just part of it, but I think that these right here will sell out. It is coming up February, income tax time is coming up, so I already know how it's going to be. I've worked in the store long enough. But this one right here, on the average that I've talked to, is 18 to 24 pairs per store. None of them I have talked to having an 11.5 as of yet, but I do not expect them to, because that 11.5 is a super, super hard size to get. Also, download the J23 app. Whenever, you know, restocks and everything happen like that, that is one way that I have been able to let people know when stuff's coming out, where it's coming out at, if it's restocking, if it's not. Also follow Soul Links on Twitter. That's one place that I always look at, because they do like overseas, whenever like In Clothing or what, you know, all the other overseas places that hold online raffles and stuff. In's the only one that I've actually hit on before, but this one right here, of course, I'm telling you guys, put in your raffles, try the Sneakers app. You know, it is coming out on a weekday, so that may help us out a little bit, but it is close to the weekend too, so still might be out of luck on that one, but I do think that is going to be a little bit more of a difficult release, of course, for us. So everybody, you know, I'll try to keep everybody updated as much as I can, but it definitely will be a tough one. And again, they're going to be everywhere, but we're going to be fighting, you know, for the men that do want it, you know, unless there's a woman with a really big foot, you know, hey, they might be going after it too. But this one right here is absolutely fire. Everything about this sneaker is dope. We'll be doing a review on feet like always, so stay tuned for that coming up. But this one right here, put in your raffles, do your footwork and everything, and it will probably work out. But this one, I'm telling you, it's going to be a tough one, especially, you know, this one, as you guys can see, literally the color blocking is basically identical to the Fire Red 4. The color is the only thing that might turn some people off, but I think it's a very dope color. I love the color, but you know, color blocking definitely reminds me of Fire Red 4, and I'm sure it does you all as well. Actually, we'll go ahead and compare it right now. If you look at the color blocking, boom and boom, exact same, literally same. All of it's the same. So that tells me, you know, people that wanted the Fire Red 4 are going to be probably going after this one too. And you know, it's kind of neat that it is that women's exclusive, so that is a dope thing, that, you know, give the women, you know, a sneaker that's very similar to it, just like they had it whenever it was grade school, stuff like that. So definitely a very fire sneaker. I'm super glad to have it early. Shout out to my guy Jay the Sneaker Guy once again, as always. Super dope of you, always giving me great deals and great prices. Appreciate you as always. But this is absolutely fire. Glad to have added it to the collection. Be sure, put in the footwork, put in all the raffles you can, and of course J23 apps one, Soul Links is another. Follow, you know, anybody that you can. Put in every raffle that you can, literally everything. Put in all the footwork you can if you want this sneaker, because again, what I've talked to, 18 to 24 per store, and that's not a whole lot. Now they may get more in, you know, the closer it comes, because we're still about a week or so away, so still could happen. But hey, I don't think that they're going to be getting that many more in to make that big of a difference, but then again, they could, so who knows. But absolutely, I think it's a fire sneaker. I'm going to be going after another pair, hopefully, if I can find another 11.5. But let me know in the comment section down below if you guys are going to be going after the Seafoam 4s, or if you guys are going to be sleeping, because these next 2 months are absolutely crazy. Because next weekend after this, because just a few days after this, we have the Air Jordan 4 Craft, and then the next weekend after that, we have Playoff 13s and Reverse Lanies and just all kinds of stuff. So let me know in the comment section down below. Again, follow me on Instagram at therealhegotkickz. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, hit the share button. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.